Good afternoon from Ota in Ogun State, the city of Iyari. Good afternoon, America. Good afternoon, London. Good afternoon, Europe. Good afternoon, everyone hearing me at this moment. It is my pleasure to continue this series on the spiritual husband, spiritual wife. Yeah, today I am looking at traces of the spiritual husband or spiritual wife. How do you know that you have a spiritual wife or somebody is having such a problem? How do you know if someone is having a spiritual spouse? Yes, one of the first thing you will notice is that the person will be experiencing sexual intercourse in the dream. Yes, it could be in the dream, in the trance, or even physically. Yes, the person you have the person will be having sexual intercourse with in the dream could be a known face or an unknown face. It could come as a husband or as a wife of the dreamer. It can come as a friend. It can come as even the father. It can come as family members. It can come as an ex-lover. It can even come to you as a co-worker in the office or an important personality. Like I remember a lady who told me that she usually have sexual intercourse with an ex-president of Nigeria. I'm sure that beats your imagination. Yes, it can always come. It can always come anyhow. But the most important thing is that the person is coming to have direct sexual intercourse. That is one. At the other round, it is possible that it is not direct sexual intercourse. It could be just amorous or sexual romance. Yes, sexual romance with a known or an unknown person or figure in the dream. It could just be from necking to kissing to deep kissing to fingering and all that, and you discover that the personality or the person involved is a known face or is a completely an unknown face. So it may not be a direct sexual intercourse. It is also an indication that the person is having a spiritual spouse. That is number 2. Number 3, if you have ever dreamt and see yourself breastfeeding a baby in the dream, it's not a nice one. It shows that you are married and you have children in the spirit realm. Yes, that is an indication. Number 3, if you ever had a dream and you see yourself getting married to somebody in the dream, it could be a known face, it could be an unknown face. Is indicating the presence of a spiritual husband. There are instances where people will say, I dreamt of that brother in my church that we were getting married, therefore he would be my husband. My sister, there's fire on the mountain. Run. It doesn't matter the kind of wedding ceremony. It may be church wedding, court wedding, traditional wedding, Muslim wedding, whatever the wedding. It is not anything but spiritual bondage of a spiritual spouse. And it may be very difficult for such person to get married in real life or to have a stable relationship in real life. So it is not a revelation, it is a problem. Another trace that you will notice is having addiction to sex objects and masturbation. If you are always masturbating, let me tell you, in most cases the spiritual spouse is involved. Then a lot of people are addicted to dildo. If you are, it could be an indication of the presence of a spiritual husband or a spiritual spouse in the person's life. Another way to know if somebody is having a spirit partner is when you see that the person have unreasonable hatred towards the opposite sex. That is one thing you will easily notice. It is not uncommon for people to have hatred towards opposite sex, even if they are in a relationship. Such behavior are one of the symptoms that the person is under spiritual bondage of spiritual spouse. It's not only that. There are men and women that can have sex with anything. Anything. A dog, a toddler. They don't mind, even if it is with their father or their brother or their son or daughter or family members. They have an unbridled, unguided sexual appetite that cannot be that is not being regulated anyhow. The resultant effect is that such people may not be able to maintain any relationship. Such people are in bondage of a spiritual partner, and they need help so that they can enjoy a normal life. If you also notice that somebody in the dream or in the real life, in the trance, you are always dreaming of yourself swimming with an unknown or attractive opposite sex, no, it's the presence of a spiritual partner. If you see yourself dancing in the dream or in trances with opposite sex, you are always in company of such a person, you eat together, you dance together, and this happen often, is an indication that that person needs help. That person is under the bondage of spiritual husband. Even if you see yourself being pregnant in the dream or taking care of pregnant woman in the dream, it could be that if a man, for instance, sees himself taking care of a pregnant person in the dream, or a woman pregnant, see yourself pregnant, it could be the presence of a spiritual partner. Although pregnancy in the dream could be the pregnancy of good things about to be launched in your life. But if it is something that is regular, you are always seeing it times without number, my brother, my sister, you need to seek for help. You are in the bondage of spiritual husband. When you have a spirit husband or a spiritual partner, such people don't enjoy their physical relationship all that. They don't enjoy it. They don't. They have broken relationships. Some are advanced to the point of getting married, and suddenly it's like, I'm not interested. Or somehow something goes wrong and everybody parts way. That is the presence of spiritual husband. These are just part of the traces of spiritual husband. I'm still going to the second part to give us more download on how to know if somebody is battling with spiritual husband and the way out. There are so many things we ignore. They are not to be ignored. They are to be tackled. My name remains Ibirunke Olasubo, popularly called Yeye Omigbemileke. I remain your friend, your sister, your mentor, and your Orisha priestess. Do have a nice time. If you have a problem and you think I can be of help, kindly reach me on +234 8135122750. Ire o, see you soon.